Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. So once again this weekend I find myself without any family members. So that means I can do anything I want. Anything I want. No, not that. So mainly what I've been doing today is rearranging the shop a little bit. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but my oven is now right beside me, and I don't have that arm from the saw sticking me in the side anymore. So that helps a little bit. I'm still in cramped quarters, but it's a little easier to move around now. So let's take a minute to do a mail call. This is from Eddie Stipe of Dovetails Fine Woodworking. I have a fairly decent idea of what's in here, but I still think I'm going to be surprised a little bit. Eddie knows how to put his packages together. Yeah. Got some really nice Cholla cactus. Some big stuff too. I don't know if you can see that very well here. A little dark under there, isn't it? Anyway, this is some nice stuff. Thank you, Eddie, very much. Appreciate it. I'll also be getting that blank you ordered out to you real soon, so be on the lookout for that. Next, I'll just take a quick second to apologize. I've got another new camera, and apparently my microphone doesn't work with it. So I've got to figure out tonight what's going on with that and see if I can get that working. So until then, the audio is going to be a little bit off, but I don't think by too much. So what I plan on doing for the rest of the afternoon is just kind of putzing around the shop. I've got a couple hybrids that I need to make for awards, so I'll probably film that, and then the rest of it is going to be just boring stuff, so you won't see that. So let's get on to the hybrids. So, proving once again that Murphy was an optimist, I didn't get part of that cast filmed. I'm not sure what happened. I had to recover part of the data file, so it looks like either the camera messed up or I forgot to press record. Probably looking more like user error. So what I have done is I've cast the two blanks for the giveaway winners, and that is Pecky Cypress in red and white. I had a spare blank of some sort of burl. I'm not 100% sure what kind. Might be Emboinium, might be red moly, but I paired that up with some purple resin. And then I took one of the honeycombs, the blue one, and cast that with a little bit of teal and purple. And what I wanted to show with that is that I filled the cavity with those two colors first, swirled them a little bit, and then put the blank on top of it and pushed it into the resin. That way it filled from the bottom up, making sure that there were no voids inside the honeycomb. Now, there was still a little bit left to top off, but nothing serious, so that's going to turn out to be a really nice looking blank. So now it's 2 hours in the pot, and then we'll see what we got. So here's the, still can't get used to it. This is the teal, purple, and blue honeycomb. I'm actually going to turn this later this week and make a pen out of it, so we'll see what it looks like on the inside. I think this one's going to turn out pretty well. And here is the burl that was, this portion of it was just completely missing, so I had to fill it in with something to be able to use it. Looks really decent from the edges that I can see. Doesn't look like any bubbles formed on the interior, so I think this one's going to turn out pretty decent as well. Are the two Pecky Cypress cast with red and white. So you can see the wood from the back side here, so you got a good idea of where it's at in the blank. And then you can see some of the marbling effect, kinda, because I poured white on top of it. But this all got mixed up on the interior, so there should be some fairly good separation of colors on the inside. I think these will look pretty good too. So these are the two that'll be going out to the winners of the giveaway that I had. And thank you once again for everybody who entered. So that's it for this evening from the shop. Not a whole lot going on, a lot of organization going on today, so not a whole lot to film. I do have probably a couple more blanks that I need to make tonight. Not going to film that. It's nothing different than what I just did. And hopefully this week I'll be turning a pen or two. So I'll have a little something different to view. On a side note, I know several of you are followers of RJB Woodturner, and I just wanted to let you know that Bob hasn't gone anywhere. He's really covered up at work right now. I can't go into a lot of details about what's going on, but needless to say, nothing bad. He's just really swamped and doesn't have any spare time for YouTube right now. The time that he does have, he wants to devote to his family, which totally I can understand. And I hope you all can as well. So, no worries about Bob. He'll be back eventually. He's just got to wait for life to calm down a little bit. So I'd like to thank you again for tuning in this evening. If you're not a subscriber here yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Ring that bell so that you know when I upload something new. If you like tonight's video, hit that like button. It really does help all us makers. I hope you all had a safe and productive week or weekend in your shops, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Let's try that again. That's all, folks.